need to move this thing. Put our live chat on. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on into the room. Welcome to the live. Good morning. Welcome to the morning tea. Good morning. Oop, that just fell. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Come on in to the room. This is the morning tea today. Good morning, Unique. Yes, you did. You did. You did. You did. You did. You did. You came in right on time. Right on time. Let me put my stylus back in. I lose my stylus, and my husband is like, if you lose that stylus one more time, lady, one more time. You got one more time, and I'm taking the phone. The whole phone is getting taken. I'm like, try me. Try me, young man. Try me. So I keep on losing the stylus for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. And then I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to find it. So I keep on losing my stylus. Good morning. You were watching the last video? Good deal. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your support. I really do. It's too early to be having one of those types of mornings, you know? It's too early to be having one of those kinds of morning. It's really too early. And I'll share that with you when a couple more folk decide to come on. Good morning. Good morning. When YouTube decide to give them some notifications that I'm here. She is here, y'all. She is here. How are you all doing this morning? Let me just ask you that. How are you all doing this morning? Let me cut this and see how this is going to work if I cut this. How are you all doing this morning? Go ahead and hit that thumbs up on your way in. Lenitra, Maggie, good morning, Maggie. Welcome into the morning live. Good morning. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up as you're coming in. It was a great day because you was able to see the ceiling this morning. Amen. Hallelujah. 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 His grace is sufficient. Good morning. And that's something like that is what almost brought me to tears this morning. And I'm going to share it with you guys. I was going to keep it to myself, but y'all know. Good morning. Stay humble. Shy and humble. Good morning. Good morning. Shelly, good morning. Welcome into the morning live. Hit that thumbs up as you are coming in to the room, please. I appreciate you and your support. I'm going to cut something and I'm going to show you what I'm cutting in a second. I'm going to cut it right here. Let's cut it right here. Let's cut it right here. Good morning, Cheryl. Miss Dukes. Deborah, good morning. Good morning. Jarena, good morning. So let me show you what I have in front of me. What I've been working on. Working on. Linda, good morning, Linda. How are you? How are you all this morning? I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day yesterday. But I'm going to share with you what I'm working on right now. Okay, so, I got the binder, the Life Planner binder. Okay, so this is the hourly. The hourly is a new layout for me. Morning, Steph. Good morning, Kathy. Juicy! Hey, Juicy. Good morning. The husband and wife reading. Are the others posted? No, they have not posted. Okay, so we are going to try to get it done tonight. Monday, we were going to get it done. Husband had such a bad headache. It was a long day. It was a bad headache. I got to take care of him, so I'm not going to put him up to that. Yesterday, as I posted, I took number 3 to get his driver's license, to get his learner's permission, instructional, right? So, and he got it. So I fetched a headache, like going. I was fine all day, but the time I decided to leave the house to take him, fetched a headache, and it would not go away. So I took some pills and just relax. That's my last resort, is taking pills. So I took some pills and relaxed. So we are going to attempt again today. Moving forward, whether he's available or not, I'm just going to go ahead and do it because of his schedule and how, that's volatile when you're waiting on 2 people. Hey, Coffee. Good morning, Coffee. How you doing? Good morning, Coffee. Diamond is here early. DNP is here early. What on earth is this? DNP is here early. So since y'all early birds, I'm gonna give y'all the worm. Okay. But what I'm cutting is this productivity sheet. I just cut it. I'm gonna put it in and show you. I'm gonna try to see how if I like it like this inside of this hourly planner, because I'm finding in the hourly planner I don't like it when I don't like it when this whole section is covered with a half sheet. So I'm gonna try just to do with the 2/3 of a sheet and see if I like that. So I'm gonna try to see if I can like that. Amber, good morning, Amber. Mocha Mom, good morning. Good morning. I hope I got everybody. So I was in the living room, dining room area. If you follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, please go to Instagram. Look for me. Same thing, the paper and pen girl. Showing that I was caulking. So I'm caulking around the door frame. I'm caulking the trim at the bottom, the whole entire length of the living room, dining room area. So I'm caulking all of that, right? I don't trust my children to do it. They're not as precise as I am. My mind and my brain cannot take it if they mess that thing up, because when I'm going back over to paint it, ooh, if they don't clean it up right, if they don't do something right, I'm a flip out. So, hey, beautiful, good morning. So I just do that one myself. Hey, Al. Yes, so I'm gonna do that myself, right? So I was there and I'm like, ooh, let me take just a few more minutes before I go prep and get ready. Hey, Jai. Before I prep and get ready to come on and do the live. And I was thinking about 2020. I was thinking of 2020, hence why I cut this sheet of paper. I was thinking about 2020. Is anybody else here thinking about 2020? Let me know if you're thinking about 2020. Good morning, Cindy Lou. Welcome into the live. If it's your first time, please hit that subscribe button. For anyone that's the first time on here, let me know if you're already thinking about 2020. Good morning, Purple Marie. Sometimes it's just easier to do it yourself instead of designating others. Shelly? Yes, it really is. Pam, good morning, Pam. Coffee? Yes. So some of you ladies are thinking about 2020. And it didn't help this morning that I got up, and the power sheets were on my mind and the things that I want to kind of get done. Laura Casey and her team says words. They say words. They use words that really and truly hit you. They hit you like they assault you. You was watching her video. Did not get a notification. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So they use words that hit you. And sometimes we need words that hit us, right? Sometimes people baby us and we don't need to be babied. Even though we want people to treat us babyish, right? But we want to still be grown. We want to still be adults. Y'all understand what I mean? We want to be pampered. We want to be eased into things. But anyway, they say words with smiles on their face lovingly that assaults me. It assaults me. You will have a new grandbaby. She will be 10 minutes away from you. Hey, good deal. And so I was thinking about one of the things on the tending list. One of the things on the tending list, or one of the questions throughout the power sheets, I think ask you, what are you going to be giving up, right? Because you got to give up some things in order to make room for some things. Do we understand this? Let me know if you understand. Say, I understand. If you understand, say, I understand in the comments. You got to give up some things or say no to some things to make room for some things. Oh my Jesus. Y'all, I'm trying to use my words in ways that it won't make me cry. Because I was on the floor on my knees and doing the caulking with the tool, and it hit me like inspiration hits you anywhere, anytime, right? Oh, Jesus. And so, y'all, woo. So it's the question, because when I'm thinking, my mind moves really fast. So when I'm thinking, I don't have time to control my mind to stop thinking a certain thought, right? It just moves. It processes from one thing to the other very quickly. And the thought says, what are you giving up in 2020? What is this one big thing that you could give up in 2020 to make room for what you want? Y'all, the word that resoundingly came into my mind and almost brought me to tears was shame. I'm gonna pause for a second. Hold on. Recompose yourself. Hold on a second. I'm coming. Then there's questions behind that came up, like, have you done something that you're ashamed of, right? Is it holding you hostage? Are there things that have been done to you that you're ashamed of that's holding you hostage? Is there something about whether it's your appearance or your personality that you're ashamed of? Some things, and this is all that's coming. Yeah, it's water with ginger. I blended my ginger, strained it, and then put it in ice cubes, put it in my little ice cube maker thing and made ice cubes. So I put it in there as well. Shame prevents you from asking for help when you're drowning. Sadie, woo, child. Woo, Alyssa, good morning. Yoli, good morning. Welcome in. That one hit me deep. Michelle, good morning. That one hit me deep. For those that are coming in, I was on the floor. I know, Lenitra, I was like, Jesus, why are you doing? What you doing to me? What you doing to me? I was caulking and thinking about, I didn't even mean to be thinking about 2020 because I was listening to Joshua chapter 21 to 20 something, and then that finished and I put on Endonijah and she was doing her budgeting, that last video or October stuff. And so I was listening to things to occupy my mind. It was not me who wanted to think these thoughts at all. That was not my intention. And then I was thinking towards 2020. And then the thought, what am I giving up for 2020? Because I got to give up something to make room for something. Thinking about the things that are really important to me in 2020. What do I want to foster in 2020? Right? And that's what came. I'm giving up shame. There's so many things in my life that I'm ashamed of. Sometimes we're ashamed of things that we don't even have a need to be ashamed of. Like, we just think we need to be ashamed of it. Ain't nobody else paying no attention to you. And this thing is holding us hostage. And nobody's paying no attention to it. Shame of how much weight you've allowed yourself to put on, resulting. Angela, let me tell Angela, I used to fit in a size 6. Angela, I know where you coming from. When your friend will see you in the supermarket and look at you and say, what are you doing to yourself? How do you respond to that? Angela, I understand. Woo, Angela. Woo, Jesus. Y'all, this one hit me. It hit me, and I had to kind of compose myself for a little bit. And y'all see, like, I got to take little pauses right now. Okay? Because I'm an OG thug. OG thugs don't be crying on YouTube. Okay? OG thugs don't be crying on YouTube. Woo. Shame of not being where others think you should be. Yoli. Oh my goodness. Living up to other people's expectations. You're having a health and fitness planner, Shelly. Good deal. You had one of those moments over the weekend. So here's the thing though. After all of that ran through my head really quickly, right? All of the things, like, some things is my fault. Some things is not my fault. Some things I can help. Some things I can't help. The scripture came to mind. My grace is sufficient. Oh my God. My grace is sufficient. God's grace is sufficient. It covers a multitude of sins. And not only did that come to mind, y'all remember, for those of us who are doing the 31 days of prayer, right? Right? My grace is sufficient. Remember, in that 31 days, it points out to us that guess what? You're a flawed human being, and so is your spouse, right? So it wants us to understand that our spouse is flawed, and so are we. My way is not perfect. So therefore, if I'm a flawed person, I need to rely on God's grace, because I'm always going to be flawed and I'm always going to make mistakes. I'm always going to have something to be ashamed of. So why am I letting this thing hold me hostage? Right? Why am I letting this thing hold me hostage? For my power is made perfect in your weakness. Come on, come on. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me. Larissa, can we preach this morning? Can we preach this morning? Not living up to the standards of others set in place. So let me tell you the next one. And I'm gonna, if you guys want to do this, do it. Do it. I'm gonna tell you the next one. Um, Listen, let me tell you, someone just mentioned shame about not being where you are spiritually. I can remember what a scripture says or what it goes towards, but I can't tell you where it is. Let me go Google this. I'm not going to be ashamed of that. I'm sorry, I'm not an encyclopedia. That's not me. My brain doesn't work that way. I got to write everything down or I'll forget it. I'll be talking to you and forget what I was talking to you just before I started talking to you about this topic. You understand? So reading the Bible in a year, I wanted to try to do that, y'all. I'm behind. I'm not going to be ashamed of that, because I'm a human being. There's stuff going on. His grace. So I'm learning to let go of shame, the shame that the enemy is allowing to come upon us for a lot of different reasons. Shame kills, shame steals, shame destroys. That's what the enemy is here to do. And so we got to take that back. So I saw in my mind that this is why I'm writing it down, right? This is what I'm, not just you, but me too. Yeah. So this is what I'm writing it down, and this is what I'm going to do for 2020. This is what I'm going to do for 2020. I am going to formulate and write a letter to everyone that I know. Like everyone that is in my contact that I speak to on a regular basis, my family, every single one of them that I can get their address and stuff from. This is for 2020. And my letter is going to say something to the fact that one of my subscribers, I don't remember her name right now, right? Because the memory's bad. She did something. She said, you know what? I've been here. I've been a subscriber to your channel. And I know, and I've seen her message a lot, right? So some of y'all know time, stuff happens. And then she said, I just feel like I'm a new person-ish. I've grown so much, so I need to reintroduce myself to you. So she reintroduced herself. Hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm a longtime subscriber, but I've grown so much. I feel I need to reintroduce myself to you. I'm going to reintroduce myself to my family. I'm going to reintroduce myself to my friends, right? That's what Tam's about to do in 2020. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to write a letter. I'm going to photocopy it or type it out, whichever one you want. And I'm going to do that. And in that letter, it's pretty much going to let them know, you know what? I'm a flawed human being. I'm not going to be perfect. So please don't expect that off me. If I've not lived up to your expectations of what you thought that our relationship should have been like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? So how can we mend our relationship and have a better relationship moving forward? What can we do? Because that is my number one goal in 2020, is to have better relationships. Have better relationships. Like how much would your life change if you had better relationships with your parents, if they're still living, with your children, with your spouse, with your other family members, siblings, nieces, nephews? How much would your life change if you had better relationship with them? Now, this is also going to do a couple things, right? This is also going to weed. This is going to be a weeding. You know, God says he's going to do the shaking, right? He's going to do the shaking. First of all, Your friends will respond to your message or your letter. Your family who are interested, they'll respond to that. If they don't got no time for you and they're not interested, they're not going to respond. So now you're going to know where you need to spend your time at. You're going to know where you need to spend your time at, or have a good idea of where you need to spend your time at. Now, God will tell you or give you more direction. So I would say make sure you pray as you're sending your letters out and getting back your responses. So that's a big endeavor. That's a big endeavor. But that is my number one goal, is to have better relationships in 2020. Like, that's my focus. That's going to be my focus. I mean, everything else, I'll be living life. Yes, you got to live life. You got to eat. You got to clean. You got to cook. You got to do that stuff. But what are those intentional things that I can do to make sure that I'm having a better relationship with the people in my life that I mean something to, and that means something to me in 2020? That is my main focus. And it just hit me. Like, it hit me. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And so going into the season, that's going to be that focus right there. So of course, we're going to want to do the self-improvement and improve upon ourselves, because if we want to know how to be a better daughter, guess what we got to do? We got to build that relationship, and we got to learn, and we got to study. We got to learn, and we got to study as well. So, oh, child. So, hey, Bless, good morning. So if any one of you want to do it, write it down, y'all, because y'all know we'll forget. To a more simple, smaller life with more time for the people that matters the most. Emily, I'm telling you. And that is what the power sheets and Cultivate What Matter is about. Is about weeding through all of, they call it the noise and the distractions. Good morning. Good morning. Weeding. Hey, Dawn. It's weeding through all of the noise and the distraction so that you can really see and focus what's important. On what's important, because some of the noise and the distraction is not important. It's not important. If you look on your schedule, like, if I don't clean the kitchen today, are they really going to suffer that much? We better use some paper plates today, right? But what I can do instead of cleaning the kitchen is spend some time with them. What I can do instead of cleaning the kitchen is spend some time with them. Or pull them into the kitchen and teach them while we are cleaning together. Your children and grandchildren are the most important, right? So that's legacy. That's legacy, Shelly, because you're spending, now it's like, okay, what are you teaching them? It's legacy. What are you leaving with them? What are you leaving with them? You have less time with your grandchildren most of the time than you do have with your own children, right? So imagine being a partner, hands in hands partnership with your children to support and raise your grandchildren. That should be a partnership. It shouldn't be a let me go over here and spoil these grandkids and then throw them back to the parents, and the parents are on their own, right? It takes a village. First of all, it takes a village. We understand this from raising our own children, that, geez, we needed some help. We needed some guidance. So talk to your kids that are having kids. How can we partner together so that we can raise these children so that they get the benefit of my wisdom and my knowledge, and also your wisdom and your knowledge and support as their parent? Because I mean, and I never looked at it that way. Like, have any of us looked at it that way? Instead of, I'm just going to do what I do with my grandkids and they could do what they do with the grandkids. How about a partnership in raising them? Have any of us looked at it that way? Or are they on their own? A partner, not a takeover. Don't do the takeover. Oh, this tells you that you are mean because you discipline him. I tell you, so we got to find a way, like, research. How do I share with my children that discipline does not mean meanness? How do we share that? Spend with God in prayer this morning, speaking in this. Dawn, yes. If God put that on your heart now, start now. The relationships that are supposed to be in your life 2020 will have started. Yes. Good morning, Celeste. Good morning. That's your grandson who says that? Yes. Yes, no. So we got to be able to share with him that discipline is not meanness. He's 7. Yes. Well, you know they're gonna have some attitude. You know they're gonna have some attitudes. You know they're gonna have some attitudes. Yeah. So I mean, it's. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I had to trim my little sheet off, and it's gonna be emotional because you've got to. Hey Keita, good morning. Keita, good morning. How are you? It's going to be emotional because in the process of composing this letter, it's like I'm emptying myself, right? I'm bearing myself, my soul in front of the people that I'm going to be sending this letter to. I am doing all of that. Keto, we're talking about looking forward to 2020 and um, just really and truly getting a bullseye on what is important. I was doing some caulking this morning, and the Lord just dropped into my spirit, like, ask the question, what are you giving up for 2020? And my answer to that, for those who came in late as well, my answer to that was, I'm giving up shame. I'm giving up shame. And so the things that I can do to let go of some shame items, I'm going to do. For instance, um, I can eat better. You need to get your goals in order to, yeah. So for as far as my weight, I can make better choices, eat more fruits and vegetables, maybe go walking a little bit more. My problem with the walking though is my sneakers. My foot doesn't like sneakers and they hurt my feet. So now that means, what can I do? I would have to literally go and seek out, one of those professional shoe places that measures your feet, does the whole testing, and gives you a sneaker that fits your walking style, that fits your pressure point. I'm going to have to do that for myself. So therefore, if I'm out and I'm working out, I'm exercising, I'm being fit and healthy, right, my expensive feet, So if I'm going out and I'm doing that, let me just tell you, I'm doing all that I can do. So guess what? There's no shame in the rest. There's no shame in the rest, because there's more things that contribute to weight gain than we can control. Can I control my hormones? Probably not. Can I control any kind of chemical things that's going on in here? Probably not. Prepared to not receive the response to our letters. Exactly. So we have to think through these things, what we can control or what we are able to make an action on. We've got to take the steps and make the action. Good morning, Pine and Ginger. So once hey Tay, good morning. Once we coffee and planning, good morning. If I didn't, Wendy Lou, good morning. We've got to take that action, right? Look at super feet. All right, I'm writing it down. I'm writing that down. So we've got to take that. You just started menopause at I'm not laughing because of that. I'm just laughing because it went up by 300, girl, because you be like this all day, every day. All day, every day. Oh my goodness, all day. Yeah. So there's some things you can help and there's some things you're not going to be able to help. So the things you are not going to be able to help, how can I accept the things? Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. So we need to build a prayer, y'all. Let me write that too. Build a prayer. Build an acceptance prayer. Right? So we got to build an acceptance prayer. The things that you cannot change, you're going to need to leave it. You're going to need to leave it. Pam's got another one. Isn't that a song? Yes, I'm trading my shame. I'm trading my sickness. I'm trading my sorrows for the glory of the Lord. Yes. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, yes, Lord. Amen. Yes, that's it. Now you got it in my head, that song. Be still and know. Yes, has been your theme. Okay, good. So just trying to make sure you can help to control your hormones by watching what you eat and avoiding processed foods and cutting back on meat. Right, you definitely can do that, Pine and Ginger. But here's the problem with that. The problem with that is your natural foods, some of them are not even like that natural anymore, right? Because it depends on the dirt that they're planting them in. What is the composition? Like what kind of chemicals have they put inside of the dirt? Even the organics, they sometimes are not 100% organic because they have to have something. So because now that's what I try to do. I do a lot of fruits. Do a lot of vegetables as well, and try not to do too much processed food either. So I don't really use a lot of sodium or things that contain a lot of sodium either, sugar either, like that stuff. But so even though we do that, we're still in a toxic environment. So we got to understand that too. So 100% control, we can't have it. We can't have it. So you just got to do the very best you can. Good morning, Jamaican hun. It's been a minute. Why not invest in yourself, invest in others all the time, planners and all the things. In my foot, yes, I surely will. I surely will. So a friend of mine who does the Susan G 3-day, she usually go get her done. So I'm gonna ask her where she does hers, because you need to walk 60 miles in 3 days. You need some good shoes and some training shoes. So I'm gonna ask her where she goes and go get it done. As well. But yeah, so whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it? Oh, Jamaican hun, happy birthday to you. Girl, happy birthday to you. I hope you have an amazing, amazing birthday. May God grant you many more happier birthday, healthier birthday, wiser birthdays to come. As well. So that is going to be a part of my process, which is I'm giving up shame for 2020. I'm giving it up for 2020. Anything that I have control over, I'm going to do that. That's a part of, also with Stacey Flowers, power, take back your power, y'all. We taking back the power. So giving up the shame is a part of taking back your power as well. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm going to make sure that I start to compose that letter to my friends and family members, just bearing the soul of, hey, this is who I am. What can we do to mend our relationship and have a better relationship moving forward? Not saying we got to talk to each other every single day, but can we talk at least once a month? Can we do that? Can we alternate? I call you even months, you call me odd months. Let me put that in my planner. Let me schedule it out for the whole entire year for me to call you. And it's difficult when you have a whole lot of family members to be able to do that. Right, beautiful. It's difficult. So we got to figure things out, y'all. We got to figure it out, because if you look at all the things we do in our lives, if we look at all the things we do in our lives and look at your forefathers, right? Look at your ancestors as well. A lot of times it's not the things that remain from them with you, because the things, they get old, the things burn up in fire, the things get destroyed, they get sold, they get move on. The things that they gathered or garnered, those things go away. You take back your personal life, yeah. So but the things that stay with you is the lessons that they taught you, the relationship that you and them had. Those are the things. Hey Robin, no problem. Those are the things that stay with you. So look at them, go back and learn. Let's go back and learn. It's the relationship that we have, it's the character that we build. I posted it forward a post. I shared it on my Instagram, and it says, what is this? Does it say your success stops where your character stops? Your success stops where your character stops. So something like that. So basically, if your character isn't getting better, if your character is not growing, nothing else will. Nothing else will. Nothing else will. Nothing else will. Tony Robbins has something he says towards your goals and expectations sometimes don't get met, but your standards get met. What are your standards? What are your standards? What standards do you have? What standards are you teaching to others around you? Yeah, it was go to my Instagram, look on my stories, and the original quote should be there. They should know what they said. They should know what they said. I just forward the thing because it was good. I was like, ouch. Ooh, ouch. No problem, Jai. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing day at work. So write down those quotes. Write down those quotes that are important to you, as well. Write down those quotes that are impacting you, that are impactful, because 2020, y'all gotta do something. Y'all gotta do something in 2020. Like, do you know you got that? You like, well, this one goal has been on my list for the past 3 years. Does anybody got that goal that's been on their list for 3 years? Tamara and her garage has been on the list for 4 years, probably 5. Who's got that thing that's been going on their list from year to year to year to year, and every year it's like, yes, this year I'm gonna get it. Yes, this year I'm gonna get, y'all. We gonna do it. We got to do it in 2020. So that, this is prep time. So now it's time to start prepping. October is just thinking through. Just start thinking through about your goal. Cleaning your craft room. Oh, geez. Well, this morning I was just talking, Jamaican Hun, about Lenitra. Kita. I was just talking about, I was sharing the fact that I was, I had a thought this morning. I had an inspiring thought this morning because it wasn't my own. Leave it up to me. I don't want to think about none of those personal growth stuff at 7:00 in the morning. We don't want to do that. So we were just talking about shame. Like, what are you giving up for 2020? Because you have to give up something to make room for what you want. You got to give up less important things to make room for the things that are really, really important to you. You got to say no to some things to be able to say yes to other things inside of your schedule, inside of your day, inside your time. We always talk about make memories, enjoy the moments, right? Collect memories and moments, not things. But we enjoy collecting some things too, but the things are cluttering and taking away the time that you need to spend making the memories, because everything you invite or bring into your life has some sort of a requirement. It has some sort of a requirement, right? It has some sort of a requirement, some maintenance that you need to do to it. It has some time. It's a time requirement that you have to spend with everything in your life. Your success stops where your character stops. You can never rise above the limitations of your character. Boom. There you go, Larissa. Gonna be there all day in her craft room. Let me tell you, some of y'all gonna take y'all 2 whole weeks to clean your craft room up because you got to do it in bursts. Maybe 5 years. You need to get it together. Yes, let me tell you, Stacey Flowers done lit a inferno. Like, she didn't even just light a flame. She lit an inferno, and it's about to burn down some things between now and 2020. Between 2 weeks ago and 2020 and the end of 2020, it's lit. It's an inferno that's about to take over. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Your husband, you said thing. Diamond, it's too early. It's too early for you to be starting that mess, Diamond. No snack breaks either. Exactly. But remember, you got to do it in bursts. So set yourself a time limit. All right. I'm going to take care of this container, or I want to take care of this corner, whatever it is, or I want to do 15 minutes, 20 minutes worth of cleaning, and then you leave. Set yourself a timer on your phone. Download a stopwatch timer if you don't have one, and then get out of there. Don't get caught up and then get frustrated. Make sure you guys are utilizing some of the tips we talked about to stay focused. As well, you need to give up the fear that he has me bound. Yes. Yes, the fear that has you bound. Yes, Yoli. Yes. That fear has to go, right? It has to go. And even though the fear might be there, the thing I think, Yoli, is just start working through the fear. Start moving through that fear. Because the fear is just like, what if? A lot of fear is what if. A lot of fear is what if. And sometimes you do things out of fear, and it causes what if to happen. So yes, Yoli, that's a big one. You want to get a craft room she shed, girl? I'm trying to minimize the things, minimize the things. So many things don't have command of my time. I might have to minimize Larissa because Larissa's trying to have me on a bus, owning a tour bus. Larissa, when you decide to make a change, you knew everyone in life would not be ready for it, but you had to. Yes, coffee. Yes. The paper and pen girl. It's the paper and pen girl. Do it afraid. Yes, Tay. Some relationships are toxic, even if it's family. I mean, and people don't think that you have to, don't think that you have to totally give up those relationships, but you just got to distance yourself. You know that you can love people from a distance. You do know you could care about people still from a distance. You just got to distance yourself. You still provide love, affection, care, consideration, compassion. You still do that. But you be like, I'm going to need to talk to you once a week instead of 5 days a week. Once a week instead of 5 days a week. Some fear is just irrational assumptions. Before things happen, you start assuming the worst. Exactly. Set your boundaries. And so, find healthy boundaries, set healthy boundaries. That's why number one, I said earlier, right, when we started the word the empty, when we started empty, we started that. Number one, have a professional that you could go talk to in your back pocket. Do you know a professional can help you set boundaries? You know that? You know a professional can help you set boundaries. Cheryl, Antonio, thank you, boo. Cheryl is the bomb. Y'all see why Cheryl is my wrench? She the bomb. She's the bomb. Yes. Yeah, it's the paper and pen girl. Yes. Don't make me pull. Who would? Okay. So let me go back to Peter days just a little bit. Block ministry, I love it. Let me go back to Peter just a little bit. Y'all know the Peter days, right? Let me go back to Peter, but only a little bit. Only referencing Peter, them Peter days. Who was it that was on some award show? Somebody, Rick James or James Brown. Was it Rick James? Somebody called him out his name and he said it's anyway. So I'm just saying it's the paper and pen girl, not the pen and paper girl. It's too early. Fix her, Jesus. Fix her, Jesus. Lord help me. Lord help me. Fix her, Jesus. Fix her, Jesus. Fix her, Jesus. Forgive me, Lord. Forgive me. Fix her, Jesus. Woo. Your sister does not even talk to you. You have been coming for a while. It's been coming for a while, but since died, she has never. Oh no, Shelly. Wow. Have a wonderful day, Miss Dukes. Rick James. It was Rick James. Release, restore, and reintroduce. Linda. Talk to you later. Have a wonderful day, Keita. The paper and pen girl. He says anything. Deceased now. Yeah. He is. He really is. He really is. Yes. Trust me. I was clutching my neck bone when I heard all that stuff. I was clutching my neck bone as well. But thank you, Blessed. I do appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hey, Keita. Good morning. Good morning, Keita. Good morning, Nikki. Welcome to the welcome channel, Nikki. Y'all understand. Welcome to the channel, Nikki. Y'all please welcome Nikki to the channel. So, a mental health professional, there's different kinds. There's psychologist, psychiatrist, and there's also ones that you just go to talk to. Not all mental health professionals prescribe medicine. Some of them can't. They're just talking. It's just talk ministry. It's talk ministry. So find one that you could go talk to, where you can unburden and unload, and knowing that these people are trained to give you good advice. Interview them. Make sure that the ones that you are talking to also have the same ethics that you have. Do you know you could get yourself a Jewish counselor if you want one? You could get a Christian one if you want one. So you can make sure that their point of view or where they're coming from or where they're going to be counseling you from lines up with where you want to be. You get right here, girl. I ain't no professional. Disclaimer: Tamara is not a professional at any of these things. We just stating our thoughts and opinions, and we're just, talking, sister girl talk. But I ain't giving no advice for nobody to go do nothing, say nothing. I'm just saying, I think it's a good idea to have a health professional in your corner, right? So that you can have access to be able to just talk and unburden and unload those kind of things. Not all of them do medication. Not all of them don't. Not all of them don't. Yes, not all of them. No, it's just talk ministry. Because first of all, you need somebody who's going to understand. They are trained to understand. Your girlfriends might not understand. You understand? And the thing that I love about them too is because this is their profession and it's their job. If you are talking about a topic that they don't understand, guess what they're going to do, y'all? They're going to go look it up. Your girlfriend ain't going to look nothing up. She ain't going to look nothing up. She going to be like, you just mad. I don't know what to do with you. You just lost your mind playing with paper and stickers. I can't deal with this. Just no, you ain't coming over here to play with paper and stickers. You running home to play with paper and stickers. You listening to people talk in the morning talking about paper and stickers. Good morning, Angela. Good morning. Okay, 40 MU. That's going too fast. Please tell me what your name is. Is it RMU NIZ 40? Please tell me what your name is. Because you have non-combat therapy. See, I was going. Right. Yeah, so not all of them can do that. Will not be able to stay objective either. Exactly. Where that's from. Exactly. They can't be that objective. Resources where you can talk over the phone. Exactly. Thanks for mentioning that, Nikki. Sometimes you need an impartial perspective. See you later, Taylin. You're take all the big pens. Exactly. Take all the big pens. Take all the big pens. You love your pastor and his wife because he's never too busy to hold a conversation, private time. Amen, Katrina. There you go. Talk to the pastor. Talk to the pastor's wife. Talk to the first lady. You got to talk to somebody. Find an elder. And you can find them, Shelly. You can find them. Your therapist appointment went great. And you met with the church elders on Thursday. So you got prayer and some talking too. Good deal, Robin. Did you schedule your next appointment, Robin, while you were at the last appointment, Robin? Coffee is you're a good pen snatcher. We don't steal things. We forget to give the pen back sometimes, right? Because we're so used to having the pen in our hand that when we get a pen in our hand automatically assumes that the pen belongs to us. That's what happens. It assumes it's ours, so we just walk, because we walk around with pens all day. If it's not in the hand, we be sticking the pen. Like, I know I'm not the only one who does this. And then you're walking around like, where did I put the pen? Where did I put this pen? I cannot find it. It's not in my pockets. All the time, the pen is in your head. Check your insurance plan to see if they have it. Talkspace is one. Exactly. So, I mean, having one is not for if you are out there having mental, real mental breaks or breakdown, but it's for when you just need to decompress. Yes. Right. Right. Be right there. I don't even know where this thing is. You do it and don't know. Let me tell you what I did. This is how crazy it is. I was on the phone at Planning a Better Me retreat. I was on the phone on a video conversation, and Monica said something. Monica was like, "Oh, I left my phone inside. Let me go and let me go get my phone." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, let me check for my phone too." I'm searching in my bag. I'm looking in my pockets. I can't find my phone, y'all. I nearly slapped my own self. Why are you looking for a phone that you're talking on? Why? Why are you looking for a phone that you're talking on? Ma'am? Ma'am. Yeah. I understand. That's how we do. That's how we do. Where's the phone? I don't know. I don't know where the phone is. Check to see if your employer is contracted with any EAP agencies. Oh, good. Good. That's some good information this morning. Good information. It happened to you last week, Foxy girl. Ooh, child. Ooh, let me wipe the sweat off my brow because at least I now know that I'm not alone. I'm not alone. What is a good pen? You're looking for one. Katrina, it all depends on what you like. Like, it depends on the point. You was holding it in your hand, Foxy girl. I'm telling you, I can't. I can't. My phone needs flashing lights. I need flashing lights on my phone. Yeah, it all depends on what you like, okay? Do you like gel pens? Do you like what is this? Felt tip pens. You like the felt tip pens. These are like felt tip pens. The marker type pens. These are my favorite. Like these kind of marker type felt tips. These are among my favorite ones, which is the Erin Condren dual tip marker. This is the Papermate Flare. This is the Staples brand felt tip ones. You all can put down what your favorite pens might be. This is another one, which is a Uniball Signal 207. I love these. These come in several different sizes with the points. They've got a ultra micro, which I think this is the 0.4, maybe 0.3, 0.4. In the ultra micro, they've got a micro and they've got the regular. So this is a regular. Let me show you the difference. Hopefully, maybe you can see it. Maybe. I don't know if you can see the point difference. Ooh, child. I don't know. Well, maybe you can. I don't know yet. But that's the regular and that's that ultra micro. So it depends on what you like. It depends on what you like. The Stadlers are really nice as well. Stadlers are really nice. This one is from E. Michelle's shop. I'm not sure exactly which pen this is, but this is from E. Michelle's shop. So this is a pretty one too. So I like fine tip pens. I like either fine tip pens or these, even the felt ones are not that big. You like a medium point ink pen and gel pen. You like Mocha likes fountain pens. Let me go back. If you were shared that with you, you would be on the floor. Yes, Larissa, girl. So y'all allowed to laugh. Y'all allowed to laugh. Y'all can laugh the rest of the life too. I give it to you because it's funny, and laughter is good for your soul. Losing your glasses and your grandma. It's on your head, grandma. That's it. You just don't know where. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Tool gel pens from Office Depot are good and juicy. Okay, Mocha, I don't like juicy pens. Ooh, child. You like a medium point fountain pen or any other medium one? The finer the tip, the better for you. Let you order the tip. Jai. Take it easy, girl. Look, let me go order this. Good morning. The friction erasable 0.5 and 0.7. Yes, so those are good. Yes, Atia. Yeah, I mean, it's like with your health insurance, sometimes you usually get like a certain amount of visits for free. Take advantage of all of them. Don't let your insurance benefit go to waste. Take advantage of all the visits. I'm just come sit here and talk to you. What are we talking about? Oh, do you know what I did? This I listen. Y'all need to be talking to these therapists about your FOMO, your planner FOMO. You need to go talk about the planner FOMO. Y'all need to get help. Get the free help with the planner FOMO. Even if you got no, we don't have anything much to talk about. We're going to talk about this fear of missing out on this planner sale. Fine tip scratches on TRP. What is TRP? Okay. Fear of missing out. The fear of missing out on the sticker books, fear of missing out on the new planners, the new. I can't get the no. She said, what is it? I might have it. Diamond. Oh, yes, Nikki. We need to go go talk to them therapists about that. Go talk to them therapists. Because your job covers them and most things from Staples. You use Staples. Yes. Yeah. Use what your job covers. The river people. Talk to them about the planners. Exactly. Need to get this FOMO in check. 2020. Talk to the people. Listen, y'all got no October, November, December. Y'all only got 3 more months to use up these this good old benefit in your insurance. You better go use the benefit. You better go use that thing. You better go use that thing. Go use that benefit. Seeking my crafty tribe. Good morning, sweetheart. Good morning. Tomo River Paper. I hear that's good. But that's all I do is I heard it's good. I've heard it's good. I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah. So that was it. Fear of missing out. That's fear of, and the fear of missing out on using this good coupon. The fear of missing out on, depending on whatever. Your job cover 14 free sessions with EPA. Girl, you better be going, Yoli. Yoli, 14 whole sessions a year. That's like once a month. Yoli. And twice for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm just saying. That's a good time to use them. Thanksgiving and Christmas. 2 for Thanksgiving, 2 for Christmas. Doc, come on. Come on, Yoli. Oh, the Hobonichi uses that? Okay. You've had that since birth? Oh my goodness. Your first appointment is 2. That's the dance I got for you today, Yoli. That's the dance I got for you today. Yes. So yes, check into y'all insurance plans. Check into other low-cost options that there might be available to you, any free service, check into what might be available to you in your community. That is a part of us actively seeking something that we can do. That is something that we can actively do in order to start the process of letting go of shame in so many different areas of our lives, shame for so many different things. Because you're not finding the sticker books. You're going to have to buy them from Mambi. Oh no, did you check any buy sell trade groups for what you need, Katrina? Oh Lord. Yes, use all you got. Every single one. Use every single one of them. The year re-up, you'll be celebrating, not because of anything else, but I get 14 more. And put them in your planner. Doc, I need to schedule with you for the whole entire year. Do you know when you're going to be on vacation? My planner needs at least a quarter's worth of appointments scheduled. Okay, because I plan in quarters, Doc. I plan in quarters. So the first quarter, I need to know. I need to know. People did not. Yes. We got to talk about it. And tomorrow is actually a mental health awareness day. Tomorrow is actually mental health awareness day. I didn't even realize that. I saw it somewhere today, earlier, or last night before I went to bed. Good morning, Brown Mom. Good morning. Shame of wanting to have your own life to take care, and take care of you. Right. So there is a degree where, there's a line where taking care of you is selfish and taking care of you is not selfish. I always try to use the thing of when you're on an airplane, right? When you're on an airplane and they're giving you the instructions, what do they say? They say you need to put your oxygen mask on first. You need to do that first. You cannot successfully save yourself after you've saved others if your oxygen mask isn't on, if there's a problem, right? You got to do that. You got to do that. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So for me, this is an example of a self-care. So I'm making sure that I do the caulking, because my mental status, yes, I need it. Even though nobody will gonna see it. I need to know. I will know. So I'm doing that myself. And then later tonight, I'm actually running myself a Epsom salt bath. Why? Because the body ain't 20 years old anymore, right? And so self-care is taking time out, write it in the schedule, take yourself a Epsom salt, soak in the tub. That's self-care. I'm taking care of my body so I can get up in the morning and take care of other things and other people. Self-care. If you need a day off, one time what I did with my day off, let me tell y'all what I did with my day off one time. And I actually took a day off of my family. Like, I took a day off of them. I went driving. I had a tank full of gas. I went driving to every single Joann's, I think it was Joann's and Michael's I can find within an hour radius of me. I just went driving. I went to new places that I had not driven to before. I went an hour back. I had myself lunch. I sat down, had myself lunch. I took care of me. And not to say that I bought everything in there, but I just went driving. I had lunch. I bought dinner and bought them dinner home because no, I wasn't coming home to cook. I took the day off. So what can you do to give that to yourself? What can you do to do that for yourself? Not that specific thing, but what do you need? What is it? Because your needs and requirements are probably going to be a little bit different than mine. Give yourself oxygen first so that you can be alive to give someone else and be able to help more people too. People often use their empathy as a distraction for their own problems. That's correct, John. That's correct. So that's why we got to get rid of some things so we can focus on what we got to get through the distractions. Get through the distractions. Wish you had a tub. Or you only showers. Shelly, go find a friend. Phone a friend. Hey, you got a tub? Can I use it? When are you not going to be home? Can I get your keys? Do they trust you enough? Find a close girlfriend and go use her tub, Shelly. Bring all the stuff and go use her tub. You take a day like that for yourself. Get up and go. Yes, Atia. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. So as far as the Happy Planner, just put Happy Planner Buy, Sell, Trade group in, search that on Facebook, and then you'll see a list of stuff is going to come up, and then you can try to see what you might be able to find. Like you're going to work, say your goodbyes, drop your son off to school, then you go wherever your car takes you. Yes, Jai. Yes. Even a shower can be great with all the scrub rubs and aromatherapy. Let me just tell you, that's 100% true. That's 100% true. Because when I get in my tub and I'm soaking, y'all, I got my laptop. I got a movie on. I had installed this dimmer type of light. That light is on if you don't want candles. All that stuff. All that stuff. Star Plants on Facebook is an amazing, oh, she does have a group. She does. I forgot that. I did forget that she has a group. Let me write that too. Let me write that too. Let me write that down as for today. Put this thing back. And I think I like my two-thirds of a sheet of paper insert better. I like that better. I do like that better as well. I do like that. Good deal. Good deal. So I'm going to look some breakfast. I'm going to get some breakfast. And then I'm going to go finish up my caulking for the day. Finishing up the caulking because the caulk has to dry before anything can be painted over it. It is a paintable caulk that I've used. So then I've got to figure out the next step in between the time we're waiting for that to dry. I got to figure out what the next step is going to be. I know I'm going to let the kids kind of vacuum out and organize everything in the center of the room because it's not in the center of the room. This weekend, y'all, oh my goodness. So I have to today, I have to look and book my hotel. Let me tell you, look and book hotel. So I'm going to a conference. It's a local conference for church this weekend, Friday and Saturday. So Friday and Saturday. With that, I thought, okay, I could drive the 45 minutes or so back home in the evening afterwards. I got the schedule or the itinerary yesterday. They sent out the itinerary last night. Woo, child. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. You're welcome. You guys are welcome. Thank you all for your participation as well. Hey, Gwendolyn. I am... I turned it around. I'm just writing on this half sheet. Unique. Ooh, child. Yes, I was writing on. Yes, I turned it around. It's just this little tiny piece one. Ah, she's so funny. Unique. That was funny. Y'all, once we get registered at the conference, the registration is at 6:00. Once we get registered, we start into there's dinner and then there's a session. So basically from 6 to 9:30. From 6 to 9:30, we're going to be busy with registration, dinner, and sessions, right? PM. I'm not about to drive no 45 minutes home after we finish meeting, greeting, talking to people who we probably know. I'm going to go right to the upstairs to the hotel and sleep. So I've got to figure that out. No, not only that, the next morning, the Saturday sessions start at 9 a.m., I think, 8 or 9 a.m. Yes, Avocado, you're late. 9 or 8 a.m. And it does not finish like every hour and a half. There's a new session starting every hour. Like some of them is an hour, some of them is an hour and a half. A new session starting. And then they feed you dinner at 6:30. 6:30 is when dinner is. And then after that, you get to go. I'm like, yeah, no, we're not about that life. So I got to look for this hotel today, and try to see what I can find as far as hotel and make sure that I'm in the loop on that one. I got to be in the loop with this hotel because I'm not coming back. I was trying to see if I do the hotel, if hubby can come and chill with me, but I'm not even going to have time to chill with him. I'm not even going to have time to chill with him because I'll be busy all day. So he's going to have to stay and go to church. He's going to have to stay and go local church. The life. But I'll be on here Friday morning. And then I got to get my nails done either Thursday or Friday. I have to decide I'm getting my nails done either Thursday or Friday before I leave. And then I got to retwist my hair. Oh my gosh. That's too much work, y'all. I got to retwist the hair before I do the nails. So retwist the hair on Thursday. My son, I got to pick him up on Friday and drop him back home. That's it. The life. Because I got to drop him back home, take him to work in the morning, pick him back up in the evening and drop him back home before I leave to drive up to the conference. And it's Friday. So, Friday traffic is worse. So I may have to make him Uber so I can leave earlier and go. I may have to let him just Uber. That's 6 a.m. for you. Ooh, child. Yes. Monday through Friday, unless I have early appointments, which I try to always schedule anything else after that, 8 a.m. We are starting, usually it's 8:30, but we are starting 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are starting a little bit earlier because it's going to work out better for my day to be more productive to start earlier than the extra 30 minutes. Hey, Tanya! I'm waving back at you, girl. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, this week is a full schedule, especially with trying to get the painting done. I appreciate that, avocado. And you know avocado is one of my favorite things. I think I've said that to you before, but I appreciate that. So I got to try to finish with the painting with the boys because they're off today. So as much as I can get done today, I got to go mix the paint for the wall. I've got to clean out some stuff out the garage, put them out front. We've got to go to the dump. I'm telling y'all, it's a packed schedule. My focus is on the home this week. It's not a lot of stuff to do out there. It's mainly on getting living room, dining room done. I told my husband we might not have a sofa at the end of this because I want to replace the sofa, and I'm probably going to I'm going to probably put it out. I'm gonna probably put that out because remember what we're doing, Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. Because it's, hey, we're decluttering. We're decluttering. We're decluttering it. That's just what we got to do. So you got to be brutal. This is going to be the brutal decluttering. Brutal decluttering. Take it out. Put it out. Put it out. Which means come next week, I've got to go to the outlet to start looking for a new sofa. Possibly. Yeah. You better sit around the dining room table. That's where you better sit. Because we don't have a TV in the living room, so we don't use it to watch TV. I usually do gatherings here, which means no gatherings at this house. I've also started going on Pinterest to look for a style of living room. That's how mine is set up, and furniture pieces that are in there to see what I like. So I've started making a look board, I guess, or inspiration board. So that way I'll know exactly what I'm looking for. Yes, yes. Yes, it's time to get serious. Like it's time to get serious. I think sometimes we want to be serious, but we play around with the thing. 5 a.m. here. Woo, yeah. We play around with the thing too much. We play around. Sometimes we're like, you play too much. You play too much. That's what we need to say to ourselves. Like, girl, you play too much. You just being lazy. You're procrastinating, right? You're putting this thing off. You shouldn't be putting that thing was too big to put there in the first place. Your eyes was too big. Make sure you have your decision made. So that's what I'm doing is trying to do that. The problem that I'm going to have, I've already started like with the laundry, and I have a load of stuff that I no longer, I know I'm not going to wear. I did pick out something out of it to put on to paint, and then it's going to go, it's trash. Like clothing is being trashed. Like every single thing I touch my hand on, cups, plates, forks, everything I touch my hand on as I'm going through my day. Is this something that I need to keep in my home? Is this something I'm going to use? Am I using it to the best or fullest? Is it something that I'm going to utilize now? Have I utilized it in the past? Like how long is it been since I used it? You had 2 garbage bags full of stuff? Yes. All that stuff is going out to the curb, or it's getting packed into the van to go to the dump. I mean, no, everything you own. Yes. At our dump, what we call the dump is a recycling center. So there, you sort everything out. They also have a place for books that donate, one of those boxes that donate books, and they have a box that donate clothing, shoes, and stuff like that as well. So they've got all that stuff separated. So they've got that at that recycling center. And besides the recycling center, there's a Salvation Army donation center not too far from here. But what I do first is I put it out front of our home, and neighbors or anybody passing by that wants it, they have it. That's the first thing that I do. Like we took the beds, we took the bed frames, because we had platform bed frames that the boys are no longer babies, so their foot is hanging off a little bit off of that. So we took the flat platform bed frames and they went to the curb. Somebody came by the next day, grabbed them. They're gone. So we give people, regular everyday people, the opportunity to get things first, and then it goes from there. If no one takes it, it goes from there, and we just go to the dump with it. But like I said, the dump has different places that distributes. So it doesn't go into the trash. So we have, and then we have several different places. Not nonprofit last time you checked. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got several places we can donate to. American Kidney Fund, if you're looking for that too, can come by and pick up things if you tell them what you have. But first, number one, I put it out and we put a sign, free stuff, right? And anyone who wants it will come and grab it. That's that. Let me tell y'all the joke. One time I put out, we had the washer and the dryer went out. The washer and the dryer went out. And so they weren't working. So I'm like, let me put them out. Anyone who can fix it, they can have it. Because they've got people who will either scrap the metal or who make some money or who will fix it and use it. Okay. I just didn't want to be bothered because we had already tried fixing it like 3 times and it was some coil in it, something. Anyway, I just was like, no, I'm not going to be bothered. We've had it for so long. We're going to be replacing this one. And so by the time I put more money into it, might as well I get a new one. We put it out there, y'all. The mailman came by. Saw the washing machine and the dryer, and he had seen, because he sees all the stuff we put out there. We were putting that out there with other things, clothing that we had in the garage for the kids that no longer fit them, all this other stuff. The mailman asked me, "Are you putting your husband out?" The mailman said, "What happened? Are you putting the husband out?" I was like, oh, geez. And y'all, I had to laugh. I almost fell down to the floor rolling. I was like, no, the thing just isn't working. The thing just isn't working. You're just not a fan of donating items to fill the CEO pockets. You do that with the furniture, but clothing, you just drop them off. Yes. Documents online state that Goodwill is not a nonprofit. Okay. Yeah. Y'all can look that stuff up. Y'all can look it up. But be careful, because you put stuff out, people gonna think you putting somebody out. But we had that stuff out there as well. I love to give individuals in my neighborhood the opportunity to take something if they want as well. And I make sure that it's things that can work, can be used, all that good stuff for as well. I got some paint cans from the last couple of years that I've been painting that I've just stored in the back. I'm gonna take those paint cans and ask them, how can I get rid of the paint cans? I mean, just a lot of stuff. Y'all, by the time I'm done, you're going to be like, what's in your house? Nothing. Us, a table, a new sofa, all that, my bed. So it's just going to be very, very minimal as well. Very, very minimal as well. Less maintenance. If you're cleaning less, you have more time to spend with other things and other people. Less focus. If you're organizing less, because your stuff is already organized, because everything has a home and everything is in its home. Lord help us. Okay, we're very careful and selective about what we're choosing to bring in. Do I have the time necessary to put towards maintaining this particular product or this particular item? I don't know. So we got to evaluate all of our purchases as well, to make sure that they're good stuff, that we're making good decisions. But y'all, sister girl gotta go. I'm getting weak because I'm famished. So I'm gonna go figure out some breakfast. I'm gonna go eat something. Less stuff, less stress, and more time. Yes, Marie, I told you this is one of Marie Kondo's thing. Marie Kondo is messing with my life. It's a great thing, but Marie Kondo messing with my life. But I'm okay with it. It all doesn't spark joy. It all needs to go. More room for planner stickers. No, blessed 5 times over. That's not how that works. That is not how that works, sister. She said, well, y'all, blessed 5 times. Did you check your insurance? I'm going to need you to go see that doctor, talk about that. I'm going to need you to see that doctor. You donated your apartment style washer and dryer to a women's shelter. Ooh, good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Good idea. Very good idea. Yoli, yeah, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. That's really not that. Kathy Leo. Kathy, oh my goodness. See, now you done started one. It only takes one. It only takes one. Only takes one. Tina, yeah, I have to start a little at a time. A little at a time. She be having the house a complete mess. My house a complete mess now, but it's okay. It's a hot mess. It's okay though, because it's for a purpose. I'm not sure. We bought some post great grain cereal yesterday. I had a banana already. So I'm gonna do some post great grain cereal with my almond milk. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have. And then I'm gonna have some snack afterwards because I bought some boiled peanuts yesterday. Does anybody eat boiled peanuts? I bought some boiled peanuts yesterday. They were 99 cents. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try me some boiled peanuts. And they spicy too. Yes, some great grain cereal. So I'm going to try the great grain cereal. And then, oh, I got to check the sales ad. Today, the new sales start over. Yes, boiled peanuts. Amen, Yoli. Amen. You see the eyes looking at you, Yoli? Mm-hmm. Eyes looking at you, Yoli. Mm-hmm. That's one thing you need to do to get rid of all the all mom stuff you don't need anymore. Yes. Boiled peanuts is yummy. And that's one of the what a couple years ago, a friend of ours' dad passed. And so, they had to be going through all the things that the parent had. So I thought to myself, you know what? I need to get rid of stuff so that my children don't have to do it. I need to get rid of stuff so my children don't have to do it. So the things that are being kept are going to be things that have meaning, that are important to me. I mean, everything might have a meaning and important, but you got to choose. You got to pick and choose. So I don't want them to have to go through. Can you imagine, like, if you've gone through it before, can you imagine have to go through all of your parents' stuff? Oh my goodness. So I decided we need to go through our own stuff so that they don't have to do it. Yeah, Katrina, boiled peanuts. I'm about to do it. Your daughter had some spicy boiled peanuts. They were so good. They destroyed your... Oh my goodness, Robin. Robin just went to town with them. You don't eat cold cereal? Yeah, unique. What I tend to do is I tend to warm my milk. I warm my milk and then I put the thing in there. So it's almost like I'm eating warm cereal. Oh, and I got some granola. So I'm going to put the granola in the warm milk, put the let it soften up a little bit, then put the great grains on top of that. That's what I'm going to do. Ooh, yummy. Yes. Yes. If I had some like almonds, I would have put some almonds on it too. So yeah, that's what I do. I like to warm my milk. Boiled peanuts are a Southern thing. They are a Southern thing. 2 sticker books at Joann's yesterday. So I'm very proud of me because I didn't even go. I didn't even go to Joann's. I saw the thing. Yes, I was tempted to jump up. I had that moment right there. Let me go see what they had. I know I'm going to leave it. A hidden shelter for battered and abused women. We'll pick up women's clothing and, women and children's clothing. CASA. Let's write that down too. Let's write that down too. Let's write that down. Just try it. I don't know. I'm gonna eat them. I try to try at least, 1 or 2 new things a month. I mean, I've had it a while back, but yeah, I'm gonna do it now. They're also an Asian thing. Oh, that's true. That's true. All the older things. But did you get a few things that you needed, Robin, or just things that you wanted? You've been putting it off for months. It's so emotional. So yes, you agree with get rid of what's... Yes, Tanya. Yes, Tanya. So that's what I said. I said, you know what? I don't want to put my children through that. And even that, the things that are like meaningful that I might be keeping for them, they might not want them things. Like your kids don't want your trash. My kids don't want nothing to do with my stickers. They don't want nothing to do with my stickers. They don't know nothing about no Erin Condren. They don't know nothing about nothing. They don't want none of that. So, even though we think it's great and lovely, I'll be telling my mom all the time, just give me that Emerald Lagasse pot set that you've been hoarding. You bought it 7 years ago and you ain't never used it. Can I have it? Can I have that Emerald Lagasse pot set? No. Wrote on your half sheet. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Robin. Good girl. Oh, Linda, you doing the good thing, girl. You doing the good thing, Linda's doing a good thing. Use it or lose it, mom. I told her that. I told her this. The emerald stainless set was horrible for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, yeah. That might not be good then. Yes. Yo, I got a juicer. I got a Jack LaLanne. Y'all remember them Jack LaLanne juicers? Why I got a Jack LaLanne juicer that ain't never been used? We gonna need to do some juicing. It sticks anyway. Did you cure it? I think maybe you had to cure that sort of stuff. Blessed 5 times over. I don't know. I'm just talking nonsense. I'm just asking. I know you cure cast iron stuff, but do you cure stainless steel too? Who let his mom 6 months ago, and he's going through her memory diary now. He says it's very hard. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah, so I don't want my children to have to do that. With stainless steel, you have to cook a little bit differently. I don't want nothing that I have to do all that to with. So I'm not about that life. And so I don't want my children to go through that. So I'm going to just go ahead and sort through the stuff that we have and make everything all neat and organized for them. You have had your stainless pot set for over 25 years. Still looks brand new. Got it at Macy's. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's like having another kid. Do I want to have stuff that I have to spend more time cleaning? No, not really. Okay. Maybe for 2021. Maybe for 2021. I bought cast iron from Finger Hut, y'all. From Finger Hut. Y'all know how long that was ago. Finger Hut, a long time ago. And I sent it back. I was like, no, I thought this was the end thing. It's not for me. That maintenance life is not for me. But y'all, bye. I'm hungry. I gotta go. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Yes, I gotta go eat. My stomach is like, what are you doing? I appreciate each and every one of you. May God continue to watch over you, guide you, protect you. May everything that he has for you today be in your path, which means that you are walking in the right path today. Don't go to the left. Don't go to the right. Be in the right path today. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Talk to you later. Good juice. Yep. I'm gonna do my ginger. I should do. Yeah, I don't know. See y'all later. Bye-bye.